Hello everyone, a warm welcome to all of you. Welcome back to the program Mend Your Heart Daily. This video. Let's sit down together like friends and have a heart-to-heart about the theme of being a warrior. In our lives today, warrior is a term that many of us frequently use. It refers to the spirit people often call fighting, the urge to always move forward, to set goals, and to pursue personal development so intensely that it takes your breath away. It's about pushing yourself into discipline, into frameworks, and into high productivity. I want to do more. I want to be better. I want to achieve a BC. Essentially, whatever it is, it has to be more, higher, more successful, and greater. The reality check: dreams versus burnout. Actually, many of us, maybe not all, but a vast majority are living that warrior lifestyle. We have goals, we have purposes, or at the very least, we really want to be in that warrior mode, right? However, at this point, we need to slow down a bit. Life isn't always a dream. In our heads, we dream of being warriors. We dream of success and milestones. We want to be truly productive, disciplined, and successful like a hero figure. But if we are being honest, is what we actually harvest truly success? I believe many successful people have tried and lived the warrior way. But for the vast majority of people I've encountered in life, they hit a massive wall of stress. This optimized productivity and fighting lifestyle often leads to one frequent result: a total loss of motivation. The falling point, disappointment, and lost faith. What they encounter very often is self-disappointment. They think, I want something this high, so why is my life just flatlining or not even moving up? One day, they go from being people who believed in inspiration and motivation to people who no longer believe in growth at all. And that is a problem. So, how can we achieve what we want? How can we improve and fight in a way that is healthy and sustainable for the long run? Today, I will share that with you. I believe that most people who want to live better, who want to reach the top and grow exceptionally, are missing one of two things. Condition 1: the need for challenges. I'll reveal the first thing first, but let me be clear. The real issue usually lies in the second thing. But let's go in order. This isn't for clickbait. The first thing is the foundation, the necessary condition. The second is the sufficient condition. The first thing many people lack in order to grow and be productive is hardship. Their lives lack tension and challenges enough to push them forward. It sounds a bit funny because many of you live in the warrior spirit might feel your life is already full of challenges. I once met someone whose life plan was as detailed as a long scroll: exactly how much to eat, what time to wake up, every tiny detail. They put themselves in a super mode. So why do I say people lack this first condition? Because I see the opposite happening more often. The trap of comfort and mundane tasks. The other thing I see is people who genuinely want to grow and know they need to work harder, but looking back at their lives is just too familiar and comfortable. Of course, their lives might be boring. They might even have difficult tasks they do every single day, but the truth is, they've become used to them. It's no longer hard like when they were fresh graduates. They've adapted and now they find it monotonous. That makes it very difficult to grow. In a month, to use a slightly longer time frame, you must have some challenges large enough to cause discomfort. That discomfort is good because overcoming it is essential for growth and success. Every time you pass a hurdle, your mind is upgraded. You no longer fear those things. Pushing the threshold. Examples of challenges. If you see your life just repeating with no challenges that make you tired or discouraged, if you haven't overcome anything big this month, then reconsider. You need to inject 1 or 2 events into your life each month to make it stronger. It could be a mountain climbing trip if you like the outdoors. Or if you lift weights, try a weight that isn't dangerous but requires significant effort to lift. Or perhaps finish a chapter in a book that you find difficult, one that makes your brain work hard to conquer. In the beginning, just 1 or 2 such events are enough, then gradually increase them. This applies to work too. If you're a programmer who has only done what's assigned by a leader since graduation, do you have a side project at home? A project just for yourself, to sharpen your skills and challenge your mind, not for money. I highly encourage you to look at a product on the market and try to build code it exactly like that yourself. Not to release it, but to level up your craft. Doing this once a month will make your skills skyrocket. Condition 2, the missing recovery. All of this is to make you better, tougher, and more courageous than you were a month or 2 ago. Remember, at the very least, pull yourself through some events that exceed your current threshold and suffer through them to overcome them. That's the warrior part. But this first condition is not enough. Alone is a recipe for disaster. This is where I talk about the harmful side. Many people only know the first part, fighting, but they are ignorant of the second part, leading to unnecessary failure and exhaustion. Have you seen students who study day and night, but end up exhausted with low grades? Or people who live by a strict schedule to get better, but instead of improving, they just become more tired, overwhelmed, and self-critical? Why am I living so well but not getting the results I want? They are missing the second thing, recovery. The law of maintenance, the car analogy. Recovery. For some reason, we live in a society that doesn't seem to value recovery much. I say this not just based on people's attitudes, but their actions. They don't sleep enough. They don't rest. They don't eat properly. They don't maintain their bodies. They disregard the values of happiness. Why? It's so easy to see in other things. Take a car, for example. If you keep driving it without ever turning off the engine, what happens? It will eventually break down. Now, let's connect the first and second conditions. If a car stays in storage for a year without being driven, it likely won't run properly when you take it out. That car lacks challenge and application. But if it does run, and you force it to run forever without maintenance, without changing the oil or parts, it will break down even faster than the car that never moved. It will be ruined and unusable. Why can we see this logic in a car or a computer, but fail to see it in our own lives? The balance of pushing and recharging. Step 1 is to challenge yourself, to fight for your goals. But then, if you don't know how to rest or maintain yourself, it's all for nothing. Take gym training as a basic example. Lifting weights is one thing, but rest is even more crucial. That's why professionals rarely have you train the same muscle group 2 days in a row. They let it rest and regenerate so it doesn't get depleted. Our lives are the same. After a hard day's work, you must rest at night to recover and recharge your batteries. Is it possible that many people haven't reached their goals because of a simple reason? Lack of rest and maintenance. Usually when we think of a warrior, we only see them charging forward. We rarely see a picture of a warrior sleeping enough, eating healthy, or chilling to recover. We only see the bravery and the hero, But we are human, our strength is limited. The law of life is that activity must be balanced with rest. The ratio of forward and backward motion. There is forward and there is backward. The key is to move forward more than you move back. The design of life is clear regarding time, a ratio of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We have about 16 hours awake and 8 hours to sleep, right? That's a healthy ratio: forward 16, backward 8, and your life still moves ahead. But if you demand forward 20 and backward 4, is that enough to recover? I fear not. And so we move forward in a state of exhaustion and depletion. It's not hard to see this in yourselves. How long has it been since you woke up feeling truly refreshed? Instead, you feel low on energy and easily irritated. If someone provokes you just a little, you're ready to snap and vent your anger on them. I've heard from my younger colleagues that sometimes their boss snaps at them for no big reason, simply because the boss is frustrated and can't control their behavior. It's a chain reaction. That person goes home and gets angry at their family because the dishes aren't washed. We are spreading tiredness and negativity. The racing car mentality, maintaining the fresh state. So I ask again, how long has it been? How long since you woke up feeling life is worth living? Feeling a warm, gentle spring of energy flowing through you? If you can't remember a recent day like that, be careful. You are in low maintenance mode, and it's not good. Being a warrior is actually quite similar to maintaining and using a race car. You use it on difficult terrain, up mountains, through deserts or gravel, and the car performs its function well. But behind that car is a team of professionals dedicated to maintenance, diagnosis, and recovery, so that the next day or the next race, the car is as good as new. That good as new state is what I call joy. We must maintain ourselves so that we can wake up feeling fresh and new. It's possible. Maybe the first few days won't yield results because you've lived the old way for too long, but be persistent. Get enough rest. Distance yourself from electronic devices. Eat properly. Sleep enough. Exercise lightly to stay active. Concluding, the long-distance horse. And especially try to have 1, 2, or 3 threshold crossing activities a month. At the end of the month, you'll feel so happy because your mind has been upgraded. You won't fear those things anymore. I know many people now feel intimidated by a 500 to 700 page book and can't finish it. But for those who persistently read year after year, when they see a 300 to 400 page book, they might even ask if there's something more substantial. This is a real feeling. People will want to read the most refined, elite, and challenging works because they know 5 small books can equal 1 great one. When you dive deep into learning, you touch the legends, the classics. You won't want the simplified versions anymore. You don't fear the hard anymore. In fact, you might find things too easy and seek a challenge just to feel happy. It's like weightlifting. Once 5 kilograms or 10 kilograms is too easy, you'll want 15 kilograms. That's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for listening. I hope we all become warriors in our respective fields, especially for the long haul, a long-distance horse. Stay sustainable. Follow the 2 rules. Push forward, but also know how to maintain, stay healthy, and stay strong. Thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you next video.